my plan. I say lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens.
Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game.
Smacked to the left. That is gone.
Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Counting and a win. And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And why not?
Back once again here at none other than Sam's Memorial Stadium. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Here, bringing you all coverage of, well, the Lopez Lobos hosting none other than PSJA Southwest, and this should be a great one for you all. A lot in store for you. This is the first district game for both of these two sides, and this district, of course, smaller than a lot of other districts that have already started district play, and a lot of these for 6A, and of course this 5A district is pretty interesting. I think I talked about it a little bit last week, but we'll go into it a little bit deeper as well, because you have the Mercedes Tigers, the Lopez Lobos, and Couch LC Yellow Jackets with Brownsville Pace, and then of course none other than PSJA Southwest with Brownsville Porter. PSJA Southwest really, in a way, being that outlying team because they have to travel the furthest to any other teams that they play against. Meaning, well, as for example, Mercedes High School, they're about 30 minutes or so, half an hour down the road, maybe a little bit more, maybe closer to 40 minutes down the road. This is, of course, Division II, Region 4, District 16. And same with, of course, for Lopez and Brownsville Pace and Brownsville Porter, well, they all play at the same place, so they don't have to travel that far. I think the furthest one for the Brownsville schools would be Brownsville Porter, as they're, check that, Brownsville Lopez, as Brownsville Lopez, of course, is at Southmost Boulevard. You turn around there, you find Brownsville Lopez High School, and then, of course, not too far from there, of course, is Brownsville Porter. So it's an interesting district. This is only a small one. We're talking 6 teams, and so 2 will not see the postseason, as for 2 others will get to go through. And so it's a lot of back and forth just like that. And this is a good starting point for both of these two sides. They want to show what they can be made of, and it's going to be very interesting as well. We'll take, of course, a quick little break here as we get you set up with the pregame show. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network here with the pregame show presented by Look Free Motors in South Padre Island. It will continue after this. We'll break down this game for you all the way through because, well, there's a lot to talk about as this is district game number 1 for both of these two sides. Don't go anywhere.
UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate!
What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995 or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Shop Bird Ogden Cadillac and select from the largest inventory of luxury vehicles in the Valley. Elevate your style when you choose from more than 200 new cars and SUVs available today. This is where legends are made and what they drive. Bird Ogden Cadillac in Edinburgh.
You never know when grief will come upon you and you find yourself in need of a funeral home. Emotions take over your thoughts, and it is difficult to think clearly. So where do you turn? You turn to Tomei Garza Funeral Home because they understand that guiding thoughtful care is a privilege, and the needs of your family and final request of your loved one must be met without question. Compassion, care, commitment. Tomei Garza Funeral Home, San Benito.
Back we go once again here as this pregame show rolls along. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network from none other than Sam's Memorial Stadium. It's first district game for both of these two sides. They have to be feeling good about both of their performances this season long. And, of course, we'll break down for Brownsville Lopez, the Lobos, so far this season. Yes, of course, they're 3-2 overall. The two losses were against quality opponents, though, as, of course, Brownsville Lopez, yes, ended up losing to none other than La Jolla High School, and that was 48-21. Then for Palmview High School, it was at home against Palmview High School. They lost 50-20. Here's one thing that, of course, the Brownsville Lopez Lobos have to be happy with so far in this season, as the outlook, of course, goes into district play, especially for this first game. Scoring 38 points against Hidalgo High School, not an easy task in the slightest. 42 points against La Grulla High School. Yes, of course, some may say, well, they're playing 4A opponents. Well, yes, you're playing 4A opponents, but you're scoring 40-plus points to just under 40 points, averaging close to about 39, 38 points per game, which is pretty interesting in the span of those two games, to be exact. But against Palmview High School, a team that was undefeated heading into playing against Nicky Rowe High School, teams that are expected to do well. Palmview, I didn't know what to expect for themselves when I called that game against Nicky Rowe High School. That is a very talented defensive-minded team, where if their defense is doing well, their offense can definitely do well against a weaker defense at the time. That was, of course, September 11th, that Thursday night game. And so it kind of rolls into, look, this team can score. This team can score points, put points up on the board. They put 40 up against Juárez Lincoln. Juárez Lincoln is, of course, they put themselves in a very difficult district, but at that same time, that's the interesting part about it. So there's a lot of offensive sort of things that we can look for against Brownsville Lopez. And again, sticking with themselves, guess what? This is one of the most veteran teams that I can see right off of a roster. You're talking about a lot of players that are seniors and juniors, and yes, of course, some that are sophomores, but you don't see any freshmen on this team or anything like that. There's going to be a lot of players that will be graduating this upcoming year, and so just putting themselves in that side is going to be kind of key. Now, as for PSJA Southwest High School, what was their outlook looking like this, of course, season as they got ready for this district time? Because, of course, these are still games that count towards your record, but they are non-district games in the slightest, in the time just to get themselves ready. Well, it's pretty cool. Palmview High School, same deal. So both teams have played against Palmview High School. They lost to them 34-14. Played against Valley View High School, won 27-0. And then played against Corpus Christi Miller High School, which was pretty, check that, Moody. Corpus Christi Moody High School is who they played against. And played again, and, well, ended up losing 35-7 and lost 40-7 against Sherryland High School. Both were at home. And then lost 38-20 against Edinburgh North. These are not terrible losses in the slightest. These are very much quality opponents, especially against Edinburgh North, putting up 20 points against them. That's how close this game will most likely be. We're going to, of course, continue to break down these two sides as this pregame show goes along, because, like I mentioned, it's a top game that I'm looking forward to in this span of, well, one of these two schools, they're going to walk away with a victory and have a lot of confidence going into the look ahead, the season ahead, to be exact, Of course, 3-2. PSJA Southwest, of course, is 1-4. But it doesn't matter anymore about those results. It matters about the district results and how they can play. And this district is up for grabs in my eyes. Really, I think, well, of course, Mercedes High School, they look like the best team so far in this district. But really, besides that, for the 4 teams that can get in, it's up for grabs 100%. Well, you go into it once more. You have Saucedo. You have Moreno. And for these player stats, really, we have for Lopez, if anything. And yes, for the team comparisons, we don't have anything for PSJA Southwest, but for Lopez, 167.6 rushing yards a game with 188.2 rushing passing yards a game, 187.2 receiving yards a game, and 355.8 total yards per game. So their offense, the Lopez Lobos offense, has really been able to succeed in times where teams have thought that they not necessarily have been able to. Tackles a game is about 58 tackles a game, and then of course the sacks a game is about 2 per game. So that's going to be a key thing. Of course, we'll get into, of course, the keys to victory for both sides, but if Brownsville Lopez are able to get to the quarterback, we could be looking at a game that was supposed to be close to be a bit of a blowout. We saw that last week back at Sam Stadium where one team was able to get to the quarterback more than the other. So it's going to be very exciting to see how it all plays out and how this exciting game is going to be. So we'll wait and see how it all goes for you all. Pancake blocks, of course, 67 pancake blocks. And again, just this Lopez High School team looks like they will do okay in district play. This game, of course, starting up here, I think it's really even, but we'll wait and see. When we return, we will get you with, of course, the games that are happening this Thursday, and, of course, your keys to victory for both sides. We'll also, of course, have the coin toss and all that fun stuff coming up here very shortly. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
J4 Trailers es su mejor opción para remolques en el Valle de Río Grande. Contamos con remolques utilitarios, goosenecks, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, enclosed y mucho más. Su remolque necesita servicio o refacciones, nuestro nuevo departamento de partes y servicio está listo para atenderle. Aquí en J4 Trailers también realizamos el corte de tambores de freno.
Come visit us and get hitched at J4 Trailers.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995, or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again here from none other than Sam's Memorial Stadium. This is going to be a very exciting game. The game's for you all here on tap around Rio Sports Live Network and around, of course, the RGV. It's going to be very exciting. We have, of course, the one here, Lopez versus PSJA Southwest. And then at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium, we also have McAllen Road taking on none other than Rio Grande City. McAllen Road still undefeated in their district as well, so that's going to be very exciting. Of course, tomorrow will be even more along the slates of games. Of course, we've broken that one down for you all before, but it's going to be exciting. Mercedes at Cal-Chelsea, that has a lot to do with this district as well, so that's going to be very exciting. Right off the bat, it's interesting to see. I think that game has a lot in store, a lot in stake for that district right off the bat. The Mercedes Tigers can take care of their rivals at Cal-Chelsea. That will be positive for that team. And then, of course, Brownsville Hanna back at Sam Stadium, taking on San Benito High School. That's going to be exciting. And then, of course, McAllen Memorial Mac High having a lot to do with their district as well. Mission Veterans Memorial versus Sherryland High School. And then, of course, Raymondville High School taking on Lyford. Those are, of course, the games on tap that you will see throughout the whole entire weekend here around Rio Sports Live Network. And, of course, from KVEO and Channel 4 and all that fun stuff for 4.1 to be exact. So very exciting. It's still going to be very great to see how it all plays out this upcoming weekend in this game too. So going back into it, Brownsville Lopez, we talked a little bit about them. This is a team that can do very well in this district, and it all starts off with tonight. This team is a team that can put up offense and even, of course, having defense, like we mentioned, a veteran team. So what I would expect is for Brownsville Lopez to stay away from creating those penalties that can go against themselves. As for Southwest High School, it's kind of the same deal for, of course, PSJA Southwest. But the keys to the victory here this evening will be very simple, as in just keeping that possession, converting on those third downs, because that's something that I saw last week from Brownsville Hanna. That's how they ended up really losing that game, was keeping it close for a while, but then not having that offense to go along with it and getting past those third down markers, those defensive opportunities or anything of that sort is going to be tough. We mentioned it once again from, of course, Brownsville Lopez. They've been able to get to quarterbacks pretty well. 2 sacks a game is nothing to take lightly. So that's an interesting part onto it. Once again, PSJA Southwest, what are their keys to victory here? Well, it's kind of the opposite. You want to stay away from penalties, especially on defense. Being able to stop this team, being able to stop Brownsville Lopez on third down is going to be key this evening. Creating those turnovers, limiting turnovers on their own end, as well as, of course, well, if, in my eyes, what can really benefit them is if PSJA Southwest win the coin toss, go ahead and try and receive it. That will be key, because if PSJA Southwest can score early in this game, they'll have the crowd behind them on the visiting side and really be able to kind of take charge, and possession and the tempo and all of that can really be in their favor. Just having that advantage, really getting that offense going, because I do believe that this is what this game could potentially go out to be. It will be a defensive showdown in my eyes. I don't expect it to be a shootout. I've said it a lot of times. I'm breaking kind of my own little thing, because normally I say that it is going to be a shootout back and forth with a lot of points on the board, but I expect this to be a little more defensive-like minded football from both sides. It's going to be very exciting to see how it all plays out here, as we'll take another break coming up here very soon, as we're getting, of course, closer to kickoff, almost 10 minutes to go really here in this one. Your head coach, of course, for PSJA Southwest, J.J. Lea, with, of course, assistants Carlos Longoria, offensive coordinator Tommy Saceta, defensive coordinator Eloy Salinas, defensive line and special teams coordinator with Jose Magalan with out offensive line. Point is, of course, it's going to be very exciting once again for this team and for Brownsville Lopez High School. Well, we'll see how it all plays out for their side. We'll take a break. Once again, I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
J4 Trailers is your best source for hauling in the Rio Grande Valley. We have utility, goosenecks, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, enclosed, and more. Does your trailer need a part service? Let our new parts and service department help you. Here at J4 Trailers, we also cut brake drums.
Come visit us and get hitched at J4 Trailers.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
At Bird Ogden Ford Service, we value your time, so there's no appointment necessary and no waiting. Our factory-trained technicians and genuine Ford parts keep your Ford running like new. Bird Ogden Ford in Lyford. Service with confidence you can count on.
Dale gas!
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995, or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again here is not much else really to talk about for this game as the pregame festivities roll on the field as well. Both teams out, so I believe, at least the Brownsville Lopez Lobos out on their side of the field. We're moments away from, of course, the national anthem and none other than, of course, the coin toss happening. There's not much really else to say for PSJA Southwest and really this game. We've broken down as much as we possibly could because it's going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out. For Brownsville Lopez High School, of course, Lopez High School not known to be as much of a football program as we have seen them be successful in other sports like soccer as well. So you're doing their alma mater at the moment. Of course, we'll continue it here. Weather, of course, 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Will be interesting to see how this all goes. So once again, waiting on, of course, all the pregame festivities to take place by kickoff here at 7 p.m. will be 84 degrees Fahrenheit, which will be very nice. And just the rain, of course, is away. It will be clear from here on out for the evening as it will feel like by the end of the game, a nice 81 degrees Fahrenheit. So very exciting once again. Take a quick break. When we return, we will be back here for kickoff. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Shop Bird Ogden Cadillac and select from the largest inventory of luxury vehicles in the Valley. Elevate your style when you choose from more than 200 new cars and SUVs available today. This is where legends are made and what they drive. Bird Ogden Cadillac in Edinburgh.
You never know when grief will come upon you and you find yourself in need of a funeral home. Emotions take over your thoughts, and it is difficult to think clearly. So where do you turn? You turn to Tomei Garza Funeral Home because they understand that guiding thoughtful care is a privilege, and the needs of your family and final request of your loved one must be met without question. Compassion, care, commitment. Tomei Garza Funeral Home, San Benito.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
J4 Trailers es su mejor opción para remolques en el Valle de Río Grande. Contamos con remolques utilitarios, goosenecks, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, enclosed y mucho más. Su remolque necesita servicio o refacciones, nuestro nuevo departamento de partes y servicio está listo para atenderle. Aquí en J4 Trailers también realizamos el corte de tambores de freno.
Come visit us and get hitched at J4 Trailers.
Back we go once again here. Last final minutes of course, this pregame show. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. This should be a great one once again here back at Sam's Memorial Stadium. Their second week of being back at Sam's Memorial Stadium after, of course, after Sam's Memorial Stadium being redone to look a lot nicer. No more track and field around this stadium. And it's set up perfectly as well for soccer, too. A lot more space has been added onto, of course, this field. And we should be moments away from none other than kickoff as well as the coin toss. We're getting set for your players for the coin toss for Brownsville Lopez High School. Be none other than Ricardo Cantu, as well as none other than Roberto Infante, as well as Dulio Flores, and none other than Sebastian Uribe. For Brownsville Lopez, to be exact, So Lobos moments away from running out onto their respective sideline. It would be a little early to be exact as well. They're just doing the coin toss is probably why they're delayed. And there we go. Lobos run out onto their respective sideline. We'll get you set full screen for kickoff here. It's officially 7 p.m. local time here in Brownsville, Texas at Sam's Memorial Stadium. Both sides now officially we've done their coin toss, and we'll get the official word here momentarily. Trying to see exactly what has happened here for the coin toss. So PSJA Southwest ended up losing the coin toss, but will still get to receive to start this first half. The Lobos defer till the second, and we'll see which one will be better here as we get set once again for week number 7 of football. 4 more weeks after this to go, all the way till, well, week 11, I think, including this week, really. So it should be very exciting once again. District, of course, starting up here. And all these teams, well, looking for that one goal, make the playoffs, and potentially, of course, win district. Be none other than Eric Coronado to kick this one off for the Lobos. Referee blows a whistle, and we are underway here at Sam's Memorial Stadium. That is in the end zone. We'll take it out to return it. Down to the 15-yard line, getting swarmed up. We'll reverse field down to the 20, 25, 30. We'll get pushed out about shy of the 40-yard line. A great return by PSJA Southwest. Penalty marker down, though. $11:49 left to play here in the first quarter. First down and 10 for PSJA Southwest. $15-yard penalty. 15 yards added to the end of the run. It will be 1st and 10 for PSJA Southwest inside of Lobo territory, just like that. 1st and 10 for the Javelinas. Now we'll be play clock down to 17, 16, 15, 14. One back beside him. And behind, we'll hand the ball off up to the left side. Trying to get anywhere, might have gotten a couple of yards. That was Eddie Morales on the carry. Check that. Get it. We 2nd down. Let's check that Morales under center here this evening. One back beside him, that's Raul Garza. 2 wide out formation. Will hand the ball off. Able to get through. We'll be shy of the 1st down marker, but a good carry. Brings up 3rd down. 3rd down and short. Third and about 3 to go. Play clock down to 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Snaps the ball. It's going to be a fumbled snap. And we'll dive right back on it. Is Eddie Morales. Brings up a 4th down. A 4th down and long. And the Javelinas will punt this one away. Just one fumbled snap there, bringing it back. And Lopez Lobos will get the ball back here. After, of course, the kickoff, or check that, the punt. Lotta back to receive the punt off the left side. We'll send this one away. It will take a Javelina bounce. We'll get it short of the 1-yard line at about the 4-yard line. First down and 10 for the Lobos. They'll have to go the length of the football field here on their first drive. First down and 10 for the Lobos. They'll talk it over here for a split second. Kenneth Mitchell, one of the players out on the field here for the Lobos. Hands the ball off to Mitchell, trying to get anywhere to go. Really couldn't. Angel Moreno under center here this evening. Brings up a second down. 9 minutes, 33 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. Second down and about 9 to go. Check that, 8 to go for the Lobos. Moreno will snap the ball. He will heave it deep, right side, just a little bit too far in double coverage, incomplete. Incomplete pass brings up a quick 3rd down for the Lobos. Missed the penalty that time on the offside, to be exact. 5-yard penalty brings up still second down. So second down and short now, and the Lobos with an opportunity here to get the first down. Moreno sends a man in motion, will snap the ball. It's going to be a handoff. Check that. It is going to be a handoff up the middle. And that will be good enough for a first down. Snaps the ball. Ball pops free, and I believe the Javelinas have it. And indeed, popped free that time. Referees will quickly talk it over. The referee's talking it over just to make sure. Because the ball did pop free. Lopez Lobos wanting it to be down. We'll go full screen here for a split second. Before we show you the instant replay, it looked like the referee had the answer. We'll tell the coaches now, so we'll go to the instant replay just to see if we could see anything. So it is going to be second down. Incomplete pass in the end. check the complete pass. It is first down. Referee blows the whistle. Game clock will continue to tick down to 8 minutes, 34 seconds. Snaps the ball. We'll throw it off to the right side. Pass. Down to 8:30 left to play here in this first quarter. It is second down and 10. We'll snap the ball. Handoff up the middle. And met quickly to go nowhere. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left to play. So settle with the ball. Well, the one who took the carry that time. Brings up 8:05 left to play here in quarter number 1. Lobos still with possession here. Angel Moreno. It looks like play clock was at 15. It looks like a timeout taken. We will take a quick break as well. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now.
Welcome.
Back we go once again here with about 7:57 left to play here in quarter number 1. Lobos will have a third down and 10. Free blows a whistle to start the play clock now. It will tick down to 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. Moreno will snap the ball with one back beside him, dropping back to pass. Trying to throw it. We'll throw it up in the middle, and pass is incomplete. Incomplete pass will bring up a fourth down there. In the vicinity to potentially make the interception there was also Josiah Gonzalez for PSJA Southwest. The Javelinas will make a big stop here on fourth down. 7:51 left to play here in this first quarter. Will be none other than Diego Gomez to punt this one away for the Lobos. It is fourth down here, 4th and 10. Free blows a whistle. So play clock did end up hitting 0. So delay of game against the offense brings up a 5-yard penalty. It is still first down, or check that, still fourth down. 4th down and 15 now. Even better opportunity for PSJA Southwest to try and go for broke here where, well, they could try and go for the blocked punt. Snap the ball. Referee blows the play dead. So another 5-yard penalty, this time for a false start against the Lobo offense. See what PSJA Southwest decide to do here. We'll snap the ball in time, and we'll get it off down to about the 50-yard line. Returnable down to the 40, 35-30, 25-20, and we'll get tackled. A touchdown saving tackle to be exact, but a great job there. It was by Arevalo with the return. $7:38 left to play here in the first quarter. official timeout. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,995 or $26,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
J Ford Trailers is your best source for hauling in the Rio Grande Valley. We have utility, goosenecks, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, enclosed, and more. Does your trailer need a part service? Let our new parts and service department help you. Here at J Ford Trailers, we also cut brake drums.
Come visit us and get hitched at J Ford Trailers.
Back we go once again to here. 7:38 left to play here in this first quarter. Snaps the ball. It's going to be a handoff once again up the middle, nowhere to go. It's about a yard on the carry, brings up second down. Javelina's looking to the sideline. We'll get their play now. Under center, it looks to be Garza. Check that. Eddie Morales with Garza right next to him. It is going to be a two wide out formation to the left and right. Throws up the middle, pass to the right side this time. Pass was complete. A great job there. Great reception by Carlos Luna. .650 left to play here in the first quarter. Javelina is looking to the sideline once again. We'll set up with a stack to the left. Check that to the right. We'll send a man in motion. Snaps the ball. Handoff. Off to the left side. Pass was complete. .620 left to play here in the first quarter. Another official timeout. We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Back we go once again to here. And he's in for the touchdown. Molina is able to score. 6 minutes, 8 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. And it is Javelina 6. Lopez 0. Extra point attempt away from making it 7-0. And up, and I believe that is wide right. So we'll miss it this time. Extra point attempt, no good, makes it 6-0 your score here. PSJA Southwest lead. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
At Bird Ogden Ford Service, we value your time, so there's no appointment necessary and no waiting. Our factory-trained technicians and genuine Ford parts keep your Ford running like new. Bird Ogden Ford in Lyford. Service with confidence you can count on.
Dale gas!
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,995 or $26,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again here. First down and 10 for the Lopez Lobos. Ball placed at the Lobo 28-yard line, first down and 10. Brownsville Lopez down 6-0 here early on. A little late in this first quarter, kind of halfway through to be exact. Trying to go off to the left side. And breaks free down to the 40. Will get pushed out of bounds. Great job that time by Ricardo Saucedo. Key player here so far in this first quarter in this game. And has really been able to eat chunks of yards down the field with his power through really the front so far. And it is going to be a first down. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. He did step out of bounds, or really got pushed out of bounds with one back beside him. Once again is Angel Moreno. We'll hand it off left side. We're going to get close to the 50-yard line, about the 49-yard line. Good job there by Kenneth Mitchell. We'll bring up a second down, a great first down run. Ball placed at about the 49-yard line. It is second down. 5:55 left to play here in this first quarter. He one back beside him once again. Angel Moreno will snap the ball. Hands it off left side once more. Will break free down to the 50-45. Still going forward and could not be dragged down as he'll go out of bounds. Enough for a first down there. Kenneth Mitchell once again. Lobos doing a great job here. Moving the chains, getting inside of Javelina territory. The only really real difference from that first drive to the second is, well, they weren't backed up in they're not backed up in their own end zone to be exact. It will be a handoff up the middle. And again, positive yards working out so far as well, as that will quick run up the middle. Gets about a yard. I'll bring up second down. Second down and about 9 to go here. Snaps the ball once again. Hands it off. Goes up to the left side near the sideline and will get tripped up. Stays in bounds though this time. And a positive gain for Ricardo Saucedo. 5 minutes, about five minutes left to play here in this first quarter. Play clock will begin to count down to 21, 20, 19, 18. We'll snap the ball once again. You can tell how much of the tempo works in their favor on the offensive front. Francisco Perez was on the carry this time. Brings up a first down. .446 left to play here in the first quarter. Timeout taken. We'll take a quick break as well. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Back live we go once again. Here it is, 6-0. PSJA Southwest getting closer and closer to the end of this first quarter. 4:46 left to play in the first, to be exact. The Lobos have just really been running the football this whole entire drive. Kind of different than their first drive where, well, the Lobos felt like they had to pass the ball a little bit more. It's going to be interesting. Angel Moreno under center with one back beside him. Once again, Kenneth Mitchell has been getting a lot of touches here in this first quarter so far. We'll send a man in motion. We'll fake the jet sweep. Goes up the middle, trying for Kenneth Mitchell to get any yards. Close to about the 25-yard line inside of Javelina territory. So first down and 5. It will still be first down, but just 1st and 5. Referee blows a whistle back, and away we go. Sends a man in motion once again, and it's going to be a handoff. This time will break free down to the left side and gets tripped up before the 20-yard line. A good run by the Lopez Lobos once again. Ricardo Saucedo. Second down and short for the Lobos. Be a 2 wideout formation to the right side, 2 wideouts to the left. Back beside him. Angel Moreno will snap the ball. Hands the ball off up the middle. Might be short of the line again. Check that. We'll have enough for the first down. Just waiting for the official signal to be exact. Will be a first down for the Lobos inside the red zone. Play clock down to 16 seconds, and again, we'll hand it off quickly. Down the left side, tripped up. Gets it inside of the 15-yard line. Quickly with it once again was none other than Ricardo Saucedo. Off of the carry, it's been Saucedo and it's been Kenneth Mitchell back and forth. They've been taking really the touches. Will be interesting here. 2 wideout formation once again to the right side, 1 back beside him. Since the man in motion, it's going to be a low snap, fumbles it, but able to throw it to the right side. Pass incomplete, and penalty marker down. So incomplete pass as we wait for the referee's confirmation on the pass interference. Referee's going back, might end up picking it up. So we'll go back to it as well with the PI. PSJA Southwest, yes, of course, they could look at that as being, well, gave up, of course, those yards, and now Lopez Lobos are inside of the red zone, but at that same time, could have been a TD. And so deciding to save a TD for the time being could have been the key thing. Trying to go inside, will push his way forward, in for the score. So gets it in, 4-6. Kenneth Mitchell pushes his way through and ties it up at 6 apiece. Extra point attempt away from taking the lead here. So Lobos will set up for the extra point. Looks to be Diego Guerra. Their holder is Jonathan Hernandez. Snaps the ball. The kick is up, and it is good. 7-6 your score. 2:43 left to play here in this first quarter of action. We will show you all the instant replay look at the touchdown, to be exact. As Kenneth Mitchell again gets handed off the ball to the right side and able to score from Angel Moreno. And again, the Lobos really liking to fake that jet sweep, and the push really helping him go through for the score, making it work. 7-6. The Lobos lead over PSJA Southwest Javelinas. And now we'll get to watch the Javelinas' third drive of this first half, this third drive of this first quarter as well. So Javelinas only down by 1. They've had the more impressive offense going so far. Of course, drove the field a bit after the really healthy kick return, but just couldn't do anything with it on that first drive. The second drive lays it in 4-6, but could not get the extra point. We'll see what happens here. Returnable once again from the end zone, down to the 10, 15, 20, 25. Almost gets to the 30-yard line, about the 27, 28-yard line. It will be 1st and 10. First down and 10 for the Javelinas. So it'll be 5 yards added to the end of the run for illegal formation. We'll make it 1st down and 10 from the Javelina 35-yard line. Be a 1 wideout formation to the right, 2 wideouts to the left, with 1 back beside him. Once again, check that, 2 backs really beside him. Snaps the ball. Hand off up the middle, nowhere to go. Brought back in the backfield. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. No, says the referee, and it will be 2nd down and 11 for a loss of 1. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. Play clock continuing to tick down to 24, 23, 22, 21. That's how it will count down. It will be a 2 wideout set to the right, 2 wideout set to the left. 1 back behind him. Sends a man in motion this time. It's going to be AJ Arevalo to the left. We'll hand it off. Check that, fakes the handoff, rolling to his left side. Pressure coming, and we'll get sacked in the backfield. Nowhere to go there. Eddie Morales was trying to run away from the pressure and gets tackled in the end for a loss. 3rd and very long. 1st down marker at the 45-yard line in Javelina territory. Javelina still talking it over, and we'll line up with the play clock down to 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. 1 back beside him once again. Trips to the right side. Play clock down to 9, 8. Snaps the ball finally. Will drop back to pass. Pressure coming, and will get away from it. Runs, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and then some. Won't be able to get the first down marker, but a great try by Eddie Morales. Saw no one down the field, and it will be 4th down, and the punting team for the Javelinas will come onto the field. So Javelinas down by 1. It will be a 3 and out. Brownsville Lopez did exactly what they needed to do, and I talked about it during the pregame show of what could potentially happen, and that's exactly what ended up happening, because the Lobos have been known to get to the quarterback. Averaging 2 sacks a game is nothing to be taken lightly of. George Latta back to receive off of the punt, and it will bounce all the way down to the Lobo, maybe 29-yard line, exactly at the 29-yard line. 1st down and 10 for Brownsville Lopez. Check that, right at their 30-yard line. I was interested to see where they'd exactly mark it. About 20 seconds left to play here in this first quarter of action. 7-6 your score here. Brownsville Lopez lead PSJA Southwest. And we'll get the ball back here very shortly. Trips out to the left side. We'll send a man in motion. Trying to snap the ball. Could be potentially a false start. Five-yard penalty against Brownsville Lopez for a false start. Brings up first down and 15 now. First down marker still at the Lobo 40-yard line. But their new line of scrimmage will be from their own 25-yard line. Snaps the ball. Dropping back to pass, looking left side. Pass is complete. And also is able to get out of bounds. What a completion there. Thaddeus Wagner that time gets a reception. We'll show you all the instant replay here. Instant replay split screen, of course, presented by South Padre Island. As they'll line up for another play here momentarily. Snap the ball. Rolling out left side. And will get tackled pretty well. Shy of the 50-yard line after the first down. That should be your final play of the first quarter. We'll quickly show you the instant replay look. So once again, that is your final play of quarter number one. All zeros on the game clock. We will take a quick break. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
Shop Bird Ogden Cadillac and select from the largest inventory of luxury vehicles in the Valley. Elevate your style when you choose from more than 200 new cars and SUVs available today. This is where legends are made and what they drive. Bird Ogden Cadillac in Edinburgh.
You never know when grief will come upon you and you find yourself in need of a funeral home. Emotions take over your thoughts, and it is difficult to think clearly. So where do you turn? You turn to Tomei Garza Funeral Home because they understand that guiding thoughtful care is a privilege, and the needs of your family and final request of your loved one must be met without question. Compassion, care, commitment. Tomei Garza Funeral Home, San Benito.
Back we go once again to here. Dropping back, will throw off to his left side. If that was incomplete. 11:57 left to play here in the second quarter now. Snaps the ball. Trying to hand it off up the middle. Able to break free from it, but gets a couple of yards inside of Javelina territory. Will still be fourth down, though. Montañez was the one who made the stop for that fourth down for the Javelinas. Just like that, it's been all defensive-minded football from that first quarter, and expecting more of that here in quarter number two. Back to receive looks to be AJ Arevalo for the Javelinas. The Lobos will set up for a punt. And we'll stop time now. Will be delay of game against the Lobos. That's their second delay of game penalty here in this game, and it has come off of another punt. 7-6 your score. Lobos will punt this one away, trying to go for a block. And a great punt will land inside the 10-yard line First down and 10 for the Javelinas. They'll have to go the length of the football field once again as well. Referees will mark it just inside the 10-yard line, the Javelina 10-yard line to be exact, at the Javelina 9. Great punt in the end. Now what can the Javelinas do? Backed up once again. Play clock will begin now. 23, 22, 21, 20 is how it will count down. One back beside him once again. Is Morales in at center, will snap the ball. Will be a handoff. Check that, decided to actually keep it himself. Fold the camera up there for a split second. Does step out of bounds. That was Eddie Morales who had possession for the Javelinas. Sticks have not moved just yet. And that's exactly why. Just saw that penalty marker down in the backfield. It was a holding penalty. That's what I was about to say before the referee said exactly that. And now the Javelinas backed up even further, all the way into their own end zone. As it is, once again, Eddie Morales with one back beside him. Will snap the ball. Throws off left side. Pass is complete. Off a little bit of a screen pass. Gets close to the Javelina 10-yard line. Brings up second down and long. Second down and 11 to go to be exact. So Javelina is almost gaining back the yards that they lost off of that off of that holding call to be exact. One back beside him. Rolling to the right side. That's going to be Morales. Will throw on the run. Pass incomplete. Brings up a third down. So third down, a big third down to be exact. First down marker will be shy of the 20-yard line. That's all that PSJA Southwest will have to get to. That drop close to it just makes it third and very long. Third and 11 to be exact. First down marker at their own 19. The two wide out formation. Trying to throw it. Looks like that's a fumble. Possible safety. And it's going to be a touchdown. The Lobos get it in all of the confusion. And will score. 13-6 your score. Instant replay look to try to see if we can decipher what exactly ended up going on. As well, it was Morales with it. Snaps the ball, dropping back in the end zone and kind of passes it. That's a pick six in the end. It was a forward pass. That's kind of what we could tell there. It is 13-6, awaiting the extra point to make it 14-6. It's going to be Diego Guerra, who is back to kick the extra point for Brownsville Lopez. It's a bit of a high snap, but the kick is up, and it is still good. After all of that, makes it 14-6 your score. At 8-point advantage now for Brownsville Lopez. PSJA Southwest really started on the back foot from the punt that landed all the way inside of the 10-yard line at the Javelina 9-yard line. Then the holding penalty moved them back all the way close to their own end zone, and just really Eddie Morales, too much pressure from the defensive line. Could not handle it in the end. 14-6 your score. About 10:06 left to play here in quarter number 2. PSJA Southwest, they're not out of it in any means. Can still really be able to come back from it. We've seen the glimpses of how well PSJA Southwest have been here this evening. That touchdown was no fluke, to be exact. I talked about it in the pregame show of how both of these two sides, when their offenses are going, can score a lot of points in the end. Looks like it will be Eric who will be kicking this one off for the Lobos. Back to receive. Looks like one of them being Carlos Luna. Send a deep ball. And returnable once again. Trying to get forward shy of the 30-yard line, but gets past the 25. First down and 10 for the Javelinas. PSJA Southwest with another opportunity here. Perfect drive for them. Perfect starting point for this side. Not backed up too far. Actually, really starting further than they would have if they would have taken the knee in the end zone. So first down and 10. Ball placed at the 28-yard line inside of Javelina territory. And once again, Eddie Morales and team step back out onto the field. Raul Garza right next to Morales for PSJA Southwest. Is going to be trips to the right side. We'll hand it off up the middle. Able to get down to the 40. And gets shy of the 50-yard line. Garza on the carry that time brings up a nice first down. Check that, two wideout formation to the left and right for PSJA Southwest. One back beside him. That's going to be Garza once again. Morales snaps the ball, dropping back. Thought about throwing a quick one. Pressure coming now. Has to get rid of it, and will throw it out of bounds. Out of the pocket, past the line of scrimmage as well. Will just bring up a second down and 10. Seen it how the pressure from Brownsville Lopez has affected Eddie Morales in that pocket, or he's had to really kind of run for his life, and off the back foot just made sure to throw it out of bounds, past the line of scrimmage, out of the pocket, and everything ended up working out. It's going to be two wideout formation to the left and right. .23 left to play here in the second quarter. Legal snap brings up second down and 15. Against, once again, the Javelinas. Both teams have had their fair share of penalties that have affected them somewhat, but for the most part now, PSJA Southwest with that 5-yard penalty, we'll see how it affects them. Snaps the ball. We'll throw out to the right side. Pass is patted down, incomplete. Another thing that will, once again, Brownsville Lopez really, they pride themselves on. Of course, in the pregame show, we're talking about the pancake blocks, to be exact, and sure enough, that is kind of shown up with it, have been just getting to the quarterback, reading those routes pretty well, and sure enough, patting it down. It will be third and long, 3rd and 15. First down marker inside of the 45-yard line at about the 43-yard line. We'll snap the ball. We'll take off and run. Down to the 45-50. We'll get close to the 45-yard line. We'll still be shy of the first down marker. But again, it's been really great from PSJA Southwest of just getting close. Looks like they will stay out and go for it. And Morales still out on the field with one back beside him. Down to 20, 19, 18, 17, 16 is how the play clock will count down. Two wideout formation to the right side, two wideout formation to the left. One back beside him once again. will snap the ball. Dropping back to pass. Will has to throw it on the run. And good enough maybe for the first down. Forward progress would say so, and sure enough, gets enough for it. .8:20 left to play here in quarter number 2. Trips out to the right side now. One wide out to the left. One back beside. Play clock down to 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. We'll snap the ball. Morales to the right side. Throw. Line drive. Pass. Incomplete pass. Right there. Making the incompletion was Marcos Linares. Second down and 10 for the Javelinas inside of Lopez Lobo territory. Shy of the 40-yard line to be exact. Javelinas looking to the sideline to try and get the play. Play clock has not actually started as the referees are discussing. So it was a bit of a taunt after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Brownsville. Lopez brings up an automatic first down for the Javelinas. We'll get it in prime field position. First down for the Javelinas on the 26-yard line inside of Lopez Lobo territory. Two wide out formation to the right, one wide out formation to the left. Snaps the ball. Will throw quickly on the run. Pass is complete and will be tackled. Carlos Luna making the grab this time from Eddie Morales and bringing up a second down. Second down and manageable now. About 3 yards to go. First down marker at the 16-yard line. To check that, trips to the right, one wide out to the left, one back beside him. We'll snap the ball, and it looked like a potential. So there is going to be a penalty. Eddie Morales ended up getting tackled after the whistle. Thought it was going to initially be potentially offside. But now we'll see. $15-yard penalty will bring up a first down. First down and goal for the Javelinas. Interesting to see what happens here. Eddie Morales with none other than Raul Garza right beside him once again. Play clock will begin to count down to 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. Garza will snap the ball. It's going to be a fumbled snap, and we'll dive on it. Bringing up second down and goal. It's the second fumbled snap here this evening for PSJA Southwest. The Javelinas with positive yards, taking a couple of yards back. The Javelinas with great field position, but will bring up second down and a bit longer to go. More than 10 yards away from the end zone here, but have to score on this drive. We'll snap the ball. Morales dropping back, will throw. Pass is picked off, and this could go the other way. Down to the 25 and dragged down at the 30-yard line. And the Lobos will take over once again. Instant replay look right here. Morales just ended up throwing into coverage. Double covered kind of and taken all the way over. So it was by Snap the ball. Will be brought back. No gain on first down. 6:05. Six minutes to play here in this second quarter. Snaps the ball, and it looks like offside. So false start penalty against Brownsville Lopez, but now both teams really seeming like they're trying to time each other's snaps as best as possible, and that's kind of been the difference. Second down and about 15 to go. Five minutes, 40 seconds left in this second quarter. Will be trips to the right side, one wide out to the left with one back beside him. Snaps the ball once again. Rolling out for a screen pass is complete and will get positive yards shy of the 30-yard line. And looks like the Javelinas got it back. Javelinas force a turnover after giving one up on the offensive front. It will be 1st and 10. Will be a ball placed on the 32-yard line inside of Lobo territory. Will be Garza back out onto the field. And in at quarterback now will be Aggie Pettis. Snaps the ball. Will be a handoff up the middle. Will break free for a couple of yards. Gets down to about the 30-yard line. Second down. Second down for the Javelinas. Inside of Lobo territory once again. Snaps the ball. Fumbles a snap, and it looks like it's back to Lopez. Check that. Dove on it just in time, but for a split second there, did not look like the Javelinas got it back. Pettis diving on it. Third down and 3rd and 10. Four minutes, 19 seconds left to play here in this second quarter of action. One back beside him once again. Pettis with Ramirez. Snaps the ball. Pettis dropping back. Pressure coming. Has to get away and will get tackled. Telemontes with the tackle this time. That's Cervantes with the tackle. Brings up 4th down. Javelinas looking to the sideline. Looks like they may go for it. Morales back in at center. Play clock is down to 11. 10, 9, 8, 7. Howell count down, snaps the ball, dropping back to pass. Pressure coming. Morales looking to the right side. Gets rid of it. Heave to the end zone. Pass. Incomplete. Diego Guerra with the stop for the Lobos. That will be turnover on downs. 3:18 left to play here in quarter number 2. First down and 10 for the Lopez Lobos. First down and 10 for the Lopez Lobos here. We'll snap the ball once again. Trying to go up the middle. We'll get positive yards. It's a good job there by Ricardo Saucedo. Second down and about 5 to go for the Lopez Lobos. Check that second down and 4, 6-yard gain. 2 wide out set left side. 2 wide out set right side with Cinnamon in motion. It's going to be a fumbled snap for a split second. Pressure instantly on him. 2:40 left to play here in the second quarter. This first half has been able to go by pretty quickly. It is 14-6 your score. Lopez Lobos lead, taking advantage of, well, their opponent's mistakes early on in this one. PSJA Southwest have been right there to try and get back into this one. Pass is going to be complete. Good enough for a first down. Dragged short of the 50-yard line. But it is first down. Game clock continuing to count down all the way down to 2:27 left to play in the second quarter. A reminder, we will have a 2-minute timeout in 20 seconds. So both sides really having a timeout to regroup before the end of this half. Snaps the ball once again. Hands it off up the middle. We'll break through for minimal gain. And that will take us all the way to the 2-minute timeout. Two-minute timeout up and upon us. I'm Jake Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Back we go now. Second down, 5 to go for the Lopez Lobos. First down marker inside of the 45-yard line at about the 44-yard line. Referee blows a whistle. Play clock will begin to tick down at 21 seconds. We'll drop back to pass. Throws right side. Pass incomplete. Had it for a split second and could not haul it in. That was Elizar, who was the intended target. It's met by, I believe, Josiah Gonzalez. Either way, incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 5. Third down, 5 to go for the Lopez Lobos. 1 minute and about 55 seconds left to play here in this second quarter. Play clock is down to 13, 12, 11, 10. The Lobos have lined up. Play clock down to 8, 7, 6, 5. We'll snap the ball in time. Hands off up the middle. For a minimal gain, we'll bring up a 4th down. Lopez Lobos can take this, though, all the way to just shy of a minute. Official timeout will take a break as well. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
J4 Trailers es su mejor opción para remolques en el Valle de Río Grande. Contamos con remolques utilitarios, goosenecks, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, enclosed y mucho más. Su remolque necesita servicio o refacciones, nuestro nuevo departamento de partes y servicio está listo para atenderle. Aquí en J4 Trailers también realizamos el corte de tambores de freno.
Come visit us and get hitched at J4 Trailers.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
Back we go once again here. A 10-second runoff was enforced on the injury, on the official timeout to be exact. And so now we'll go down to, 1 minute, 29 seconds still. Fourth down. 4th and 4 for the Lobos. Looking to the sideline here. Looks like they may go for it. Moreno's still on the field. Referee still talking it over for a split second. Now may go over to just in the backfield, and we'll restart. Play clock down to 23 seconds. Game clock will start up as well. Sends the man in motion to the right side. Snaps the ball. We'll throw on the run. Pass is complete. And we'll get enough for the first down. Still not being dragged down. Ball might have popped free. It's down to about 1 minute to go. 1:09 to be exact. .109 left to play. It was a fumble recovered by PSJA Southwest. One back beside him. Snaps the ball. Pressure coming again. Morales having to run for it. Will avoid a tackle for loss and gets out of bounds in time. 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Second down for the Javelinas. A reminder that Brownsville Lopez deferred till the second half, so they will be receiving the football to start this second half. So this is a very important drive for the Javelinas if they want a chance to go into the locker room with this game potentially tied or only down by 1 point. Dropping back to pass. Pressure coming again. Morales will throw it. Pass complete. Check that, incomplete. 53 seconds. It was complete. So that's what I anticipated. Trips to the right side. Pressure coming again. Morales trying to go inside the pocket. Will be sacked for a loss. Game clock down to 30 seconds. Javelinas have to hurry up. They'll end up calling a timeout with 32 seconds left to play in this second quarter of action. This pass was caught in bounds as well and then gets sacked for a loss. So second down and long when we return. Be second down at about 15. Take a quick break. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,995 or $26,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again here. 14-6 your score. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Javelinas will break out of the huddle. Second down and about 13 to go. Lee trips out to the right side. One wide out to the left with one back beside him. Snaps the ball. Pressure coming. Morales runs free from it. Will throw. Pass at the sideline was caught and will go out of bounds. Great catch once again, Carlos Luna that time. Making the grab. Will still be short of the first down marker, but third and manageable now. 23 seconds officially left to play here in the second quarter. .22 seconds left to play. Javelina still with an opportunity to get the ball in at least field goal range, if not to go for a touchdown. Dropping back to pass, pressure coming instantly. Morales will run for it and will run just enough for the first down, steps out of bounds. 17 seconds left to play now in the second quarter. Check that will be short of the first down marker. Thought he crossed the plane for the first down. Instead, it will be fourth down. Thought it was enough for the first down, so this could potentially be the last play of this first half. One back beside him once again for Morales. Will snap the ball, dropping back, pressure coming. Has to get rid of it and taken down. That will be another turnover on downs. And guess what? 12 more seconds left to play here in this second quarter. And there's a great opportunity for Brownsville Lopez to score. Inside of Javelina territory, 12 seconds to play is almost like a lifetime in football as well. First down and 10 inside of Javelina territory at their 45-yard line to be exact. Play clock will count down 19, 18, 17. We'll send a man in motion to the left side for trips to the left. We'll throw it quickly to the right side. Pass is complete. And we'll break free down to the 40, 45. Check that 35, 30, 25, 20. And tripped up with 3 seconds remaining. And timeout, I believe, taken. So I saw the coach calling timeout. An instant replay look here with 3 more seconds to play. Lobos were able to call that timeout. They will take the kicker to try to be up 17-6. That would put them up by 11. Would make it officially a 2-score game. Potentially a 3-score as well. Lizar will be the holder for the Lobos. So they'll break back out onto the field. I have seen a blocked kick before. Diego Guerra will be your kicker. And it is going to be blocked. I don't believe that is returnable. Still loose. But that will end this second quarter. 14-6, your score, as we get you all set for the halftime show. Interesting first half we've seen so far, but a lot to really talk about because both teams with an opportunity to still win this game. It'll be very interesting to see how it goes. We can bring you officially to the halftime show. 14-6 your score. This halftime show presented by Luke Free Motors and South Padre Island. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Interested to see how this second half will play out. The first half, of course, highlights we will have for you all coming up here momentarily. And back and forth it has been. But Brownsville Lopez really with the momentum heading into the locker room as they will receive to start this second half. Jacob Young, this is Real Sports Live Network. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
J Ford Trailers is your best source for hauling in the Rio Grande Valley. We have utility, goosenecks, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, enclosed, and more. Does your trailer need a part service? Let our new parts and service department help you. Here at J Ford Trailers, we also cut brake drums.
Come visit us and get hitched at J Ford Trailers.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
At Bird Ogden Ford Service, we value your time, so there's no appointment necessary and no waiting. Our factory-trained technicians and genuine Ford parts keep your Ford running like new. Bird Ogden Ford in Lyford. Service with confidence you can count on.
Dale gas!
Back we go once again here as it is officially halftime. An interesting first half, to say the least. Once again, back and forth. It's been a very quick first half to be with you all, of course. A lot of running game from both sides, and I expected it to be a bit sloppy. We'll talk a little bit about that. The penalties really affecting both sides in this first half of play, especially for PSJA Southwest, where it always felt like they were one step away, one play away from really making this a different game, to say the least. And sure enough, that's what it looked like. But it stayed this way. And, well, 14 points put up by the home side of Brownsville Lopez High School. It was a pretty interesting just a set of scores, to be exact. And what I mean by that is, well, Lopez Lobos kicked off to PSJA Southwest High School. The Javelinas on that first drive, and led by, well, once again, Eddie Morales. It looked like this team, the Javelinas, were able to just drive down the field as best as possible. They get it inside of Lobo territory and then could not do anything with that first drive. They give it up to none other than Brownsville Lopez. What can Lopez do? It's quick 3-and-out for themselves. So all of a sudden, Lopez with an opportunity. Well, check that. PSJA Southwest with an opportunity to do something with it, and they did. Scoring this touchdown brings them up 6-0, an extra point away from making it 7-0, and the extra point attempt goes wide right of the post, or wide right of the upright, I should say, and it stays 6-0. Now Brownsville Lopez's turn. What can they do? Unfortunately, well, check that. Fortunately for themselves, able to drive down the field and were able to put up points. A great job, again, by Angel Moreno and the helping hand of none other than Ricardo Sacedo and Kenneth Mitchell. Kenneth Mitchell powering his way through 4-6 points, making it none other than, well, 6-6, an extra point attempt away from making it 7-6, and Lopez Lobos scoring an extra point. Here's where the sloppiness really took into effect. Both teams weren't able to score back and forth. It was just very difficult for the Lobos to score. They had amazing punts all the way down inside of the 10-yard line, and it made it for the Javelinas to where, well, could the Javelinas score? They could not in the end. And Eddie Morales really with the offensive line just could not contain the defensive line from Brownsville Lopez. The offensive line, what did they do? Well, I'm trying to protect the quarterback. Eddie Morales had to run away from pressure a couple of times. A holding penalty on that same drive brings them back inside their own end zone just about. And on that play, Morales trying to throw it as best as possible in a big mob of Lopez defenders. One's able to catch it, and that's for 6 points. All of a sudden, it is 13-6. An extra point attempt was good to make it 14-6 your score. And the score line, of course, back and forth. Here's the crazy part. PSJA Southwest have had opportunities to get back into this one, have had opportunities to score, to make it 14-12, 14-13, going into halftime. They had those opportunities. They had the ball inside of Lopez's, inside the red zone, inside of Lopez's 10-yard line to be exact, and fumbled the snap, brings it back 5 more yards out of the 10-yard line, and then throws an interception into double coverage was Eddie Morales. And so Morales has thrown a couple of interceptions, but the reason why he's still in this game, he's a mobile quarterback, able to get away from that pressure, just trying to find a way to get going on offense. And when they have, like I said, this team looks really good. As for Brownsville Lopez, it's been the same with themselves. They've had those signs of running the football, but penalties have hurt them. Penalties hurt them on that drive. They got lucky with being able to force a turnover against Eddie Morales and this team of none other than PSJA Southwest High School. And that's why your score line is 14-6. It's been back and forth action with this defensive score line of 14-6. One defensive touchdown to be exact. Both teams have had equal amounts of turnovers. PSJA Southwest have been forced, the Javelinas have been forced to go forward on 4th down a couple of times and fell short of the marker. So that was really key in the end. Again, 14-6 your score. When we return, we will be back with your only halftime highlights. But again, keys to the second half. A lot more action to come here on this halftime show. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. This halftime show presented by Luke Freeman Motors and South Padre Island. Stay tuned.
Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What?
It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995, or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Shop Bird Ogden Cadillac and select from the largest inventory of luxury vehicles in the Valley. Elevate your style when you choose from more than 200 new cars and SUVs available today. This is where legends are made and what they drive. Bird Ogden Cadillac in Edinburgh.
You never know when grief will come upon you and you find yourself in need of a funeral home. Emotions take over your thoughts, and it is difficult to think clearly. So where do you turn? you turn to Tomei Garza Funeral Home because they understand that guiding thoughtful care is a privilege, and the needs of your family and final request of your loved one must be met without question. Compassion, care, commitment. Tomei Garza Funeral Home, San Benito.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Back we go once again here at halftime. Once again from Sam's Memorial Stadium. It's been an interesting first half of play, like we mentioned, 14-6 your score. We'll have, of course, score lines from around the RGV coming up after the highlights. And then, of course, your keys to victory for the second half. How can Lopez close out this close out this game to win their first district game of the season? How can PSJA Southwest come back into this one? It's going to be a lot still to talk about. Once again, getting you all with your halftime highlights coming up here right now. And we are underway here at Sam's Memorial Stadium. That is in the end zone. We'll take it out to return it. Down to the 15-yard line, getting swarmed up. We'll reverse field down to the 20, 25, 30. We'll get pushed out about shy of the 40-yard line. A great return. Third and about 3 to go. Play clock down to 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Snaps the ball. It's going to be a fumbled snap. So second down and short now, and the Lobos with an opportunity here to get the first down. Moreno sends a man in motion, will snap the ball. It's going to be a handoff. Check that. It is going to be a handoff up the middle. Snaps the ball. Ball pops free, and I believe the Javelinas have it. See what PSJA Southwest decide to do here. We'll snap the ball in time, and we'll get it off down to about the 50-yard line. Returnable down to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and we'll get tackled. Under center, it looks to be Garza. Check that. Eddie Morales with Garza right next to him. It is going to be a two line out formation to the left and right. Throws up the middle, pass to the right side this time. Pass was completed.
EDU and apply today.
Back we go once again to here. And he's in for the touchdown. 5:55 left to play here in this first quarter. He won back beside him once again. Angel Moreno will snap the ball. Hands it off left side once more. Will break free down to the 50, 45. Still going forward and could not be dragged down as he'll go out. 5 minutes, about five minutes left to play here in this first quarter. Play clock will begin to count down to 21, 20, 19, 18. We'll snap the ball once again. You can tell how much of the tempo wideouts to the left. Back beside Angel Moreno will snap the ball. Hands the ball off up the middle. Might be short of the line again. Check that. We'll have enough as being, well, gave up, of course, those yards, and now Lopez are inside of the red zone, but at that same time, could have been a TD. And so deciding to save a TD for the time being could have been the key thing. Trying to go inside, will push his way forward. 35-yard line. Be a one wideout formation to the right, two wideouts to the left, one back beside him once again. Check that, two backs really beside him. Snaps the ball. Handoff up the middle, nowhere to go. Clock continuing to tick down to 24, 23, 22, 21. That's how it will count down. It will be a two wideout set to the right, two wideout set to the left. One back behind him. Sends a man in motion this time. It's going to be AJ Arevalo to the left. We'll hand it off. Check that, fakes the handoff, rolling to his left side. Pressure coming, and we'll get 15, 14. One back beside him once again. Trips to the right side. Play clock down to 9-8. Snaps the ball finally. Will drop back to pass. Pressure coming, and will get away from it. Runs, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and then some. Won't be able to get the first down marker. Still at the Lobo 40-yard line. But their new line of scrimmage will be from their own 25-yard line. Snaps the ball. Dropping back to pass, looking left side. Pass is complete. 7-6 your score. Lobos will punt this one away, trying to go for a block. And a great punt will land inside the 10-yard line. Play clock will begin now. 23, 22, 21, 20 is how it will count down. One back beside him once again. Is Morales in at center. Will snap the ball. Will be a handoff. Check that. Decided to actually keep it himself. Makes it third and very long. 3rd and 11 to be exact. First down marker at their own 19. The two wide out formation. Trying to throw it. Looks like that's a fumble. Possible safety. Morales and team step back out onto the field. So back we go once again here, as that was all the scoring from the first half. As you saw on the highlights, of course, 14-6 your score at the end of this first half. Again, it was something unordinary to see on that last play, but I completely understand it. As again, Eddie Morales just trying to get out of the pocket, and pressure was coming big time from the back, and had to throw it to make sure that it wasn't going to be a safety, but instead of a safety, instead of those 2 points, instead of it being, 9-6, ends up being none other than 14-6 with that interception and the TD right from the interception to be exact. So 14-6 your score. We will take a quick break when we return, and we will tell you all about the scores from around the Valley. We'll be back here momentarily. Stay tuned.
J4 Trailers es su mejor opción para remolques en el Valle de Río Grande. Contamos con remolques utilitarios, goosenecks, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, enclosed y mucho más. Su remolque necesita servicio o refacciones, nuestro nuevo departamento de partes y servicio está listo para atenderle. Aquí en J4 Trailers también realizamos el corte de tambores de freno.
Come visit us and get hitched at J4 Trailers.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995 or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
J Ford Trailers is your best source for hauling in the Rio Grande Valley. We have utility, goosenecks, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, enclosed, and more. Does your trailer need a part service? Let our new parts and service department help you. Here at J Ford Trailers, we also cut brake drums.
Come visit us and get hitched at J Ford Trailers.
Rev up your future with Texas.
Back we go once again here, as it is still halftime. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Halftime show being brought to you by none other than Luke Freeh Motors in South Padre Island. A little bit of halftime scores to bring you all around and updated for Brownsville Veterans Memorial versus Harlingen High School. That was 3 minutes ago. As they start their third quarter, Brownsville Vets lead 21-14 over Harlingen High School. A close one. We'll keep a close eye on that till, of course, the end of it. Rio Grande City, 6. McAllen Rowe, 28. That was at halftime 18 minutes ago, so their halftime is really started around the same time that ours here at Sam Stadium did. And then halftime score for you all. Sharyland Pioneer on the road facing off against none other than Alice. Sharyland Pioneer lead 24-14. Then halftime over, I believe, in Edinburgh. Edinburgh Vella 42. La Jolla Juarez Lincoln 0. So Edinburgh Vella, you can expect to stay undefeated. And as well as right now, the way that the scoreline is going, keeping up with none other than McAllen Rowe, you can expect them to potentially stay undefeated as well heading into week number 8, which will be very interesting to, of course, just kind of talk about. You move down the line. Of course, you have this one, 14-6, your score, Brownsville Lopez and PSJA Southwest. How the cookie crumbles in that one. Now for the halftime score, La Jolla High School 0, Westlaco High 29. And that's your halftime for the scores. Brownsville St. Joseph as well. I forgot about this one. 12, Port Isabel 21. Port Isabel 21-12 over Brownsville St. Joseph. That one was at halftime. Their halftime officially ended as well. So it's all the stats that all the score lines that we've had here this evening for you all. Very interesting, of course, to kind of take a look at it as we're getting closer and closer to the end of halftime here. What are the key things for these teams to look at as we head into this second half of play? Well, for Lopez High School, it's easy in the form of, well, their offense is kind of stalled out to be exact at the end of the first half. The turnover bug has killed both teams' drives on a couple of attempts, whether it was turnover on downs or in reality as well, just a fumble recovery or an interception. And so for both teams, yes, they do have to clean that up. But for the defenses to continue on to do that, for Lopez specifically, their drive killers have come from that as well as penalties against themselves. And so with Brownsville Lopez having penalties, it's interesting, of course, to think of. Just Brownsville Lopez, of course, wanting to negate that, wanting to make sure that they have a perfect drive to start off this second half and scoring, of course, 7 points because it looked like they were going to be able to do that. A late turnover in the end, or not really a turnover. We'll check that. Yes, a late turnover in the end of the second quarter had an opportunity to get at least 3 points for the Lobos. Ended up being a blocked field goal. So there is that type of, not momentum, but there is that type of hope in a way for PSJA Southwest to be able to say, okay, blocked that field goal. There's an opportunity for us to get another 3 and out early on. So both teams, it looks like it's really evenly matched, and it looks like the momentum is still shifted pretty evenly. But if Brownsville Lopez score, all of a sudden we could start to see it change, and we could start to slowly but surely see a blowout happen in favor of Brownsville Lopez to start this second half. I'm looking forward to it. I think we're going to see a lot of different schemes from both sides, as well as the biggest thing is, will Eddie Morales for PSJA Southwest under center be able to continue to get away from the pressure that he has received from Brownsville Lopez's side of things? We'll wait and see here. We're going to take our final halftime break. When we return, we will get you with the second half here momentarily. Jacob Young, this is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
Repair program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's auto body repair program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
At Bird Ogden Ford Service, we value your time, so there's no appointment necessary and no waiting. Our factory-trained technicians and genuine Ford parts keep your Ford running like new. Bird Ogden Ford in Lyford. Service with confidence you can count on.
Dale gas!
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995, or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Shop Bird Ogden Cadillac and select from the largest inventory of luxury vehicles in the Valley. Elevate your style when you choose from more than 200 new cars and SUVs. Available today. This is where legends are made and what they drive. Bird Ogden Cadillac in Edinburgh.
You never know when grief will come upon you and you find yourself in need of a funeral home. Emotions take over your thoughts, and it is difficult to think clearly. So where do you turn? You turn to Tomei Garza Funeral Home because they understand that guiding thoughtful care is a privilege, and the needs of your family and final request of your loved one must be met without question. Compassion, care, commitment. Tomei Garza Funeral Home, San Benito.
Back live go here, moments away from, of course, the second half beginning as they're just finishing up, as the Lopez Lobos, to be exact, just finishing up their halftime as they've fallen just a bit behind. As well, the PSJA Southwest Javelinas are on their respective sideline, on their respective end zone, just warming up once again. Same with, of course, Brownsville Lopez Lobos. This first drive in the second half, I believe, will really dictate the rest of this game in my eyes, because there's going to be, if Brownsville Lopez score once again, like I mentioned, they're up 21-6, and PSJA Southwest, at least in that first half, weren't able to take advantage of those opportunities to score. So the biggest thing will be for PSJA Southwest to completely turn the tide of this game. Well, create a turnover and take advantage of that turnover and score, not allowing that defensive, or really not allowing for mistakes on that offensive front to potentially hinder themselves. Now on that defensive side, like I mentioned, that's going to be big. For Brownsville Lopez, the Lobos, there is a chance for that to happen, but their offense, as the game went on, looked better and better, especially on that last drive, being able to catch key passes and converting on third downs. The third down conversion rate compared for Brownsville Lopez compared to none other than PSJA Southwest was problematic in a sense. And so that's going to be a thing that I'm sure that the PSJA Southwest coaches did talk about, is converting on third downs, not allowing themselves to have to go for it on fourth down will be key. And all of that other stats going into it is going to be something else. So very exciting for this second half. We're waiting to see what we will be potentially kind of waiting for. I believe both sides are just basically on their respective sidelines now for football, as this halftime show, of course, as it was homecoming night, or it is homecoming night for the Lopez Lobos, kind of fell a bit behind. And so second half starting a little later than potentially the football players would have liked. Not entirely certain on that sort, but we'll wait and see here. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, we should have kickoff for you momentarily. Stay tuned.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Back we go once again here, as the Lobos will run out onto their respective sideline. The Javelinas moments away from doing that exact same thing. Both teams will be ready for this second half, with, of course, a little bit of a delay, with, of course, the halftime show running a bit long. It's kind of helped it, at least myself, for expecting this game to potentially go till 10 p.m. Of course, at 10 p.m., we will hand off to the local news for those of you all watching on channel 4.1, which will be very cool in itself. Once again, I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. This second half is going to be very interesting. Both of these two schools have made this game very interesting, to say the least. And neither side really, I feel, still has a grasp on it just yet, which is something that we'll have to get ready for and will be exciting. So again, moments away from kickoff, a reminder that the Lopez Lobos deferred till the second half, so they will be returning, or they will get the ball to start this second half. So it will be a kickoff for none other than, well, PSJA Southwest will send this one away. Referee blows a whistle. And we are back underway here in this second half. It is a short pooch kick around the 30-yard line. Fair caught at the 29. First down and 10 for the Javelinas. Check that, first down and 10 for the Lopez Lobos. Got a little bit confused there. Jersey color ring, it's just a bit confusing. But it will be first down and 10 for Brownsville Lopez. Snaps the ball, rolling to his left side, continuing. And we'll get positive yards out of that one was Mitchell Kenneth again. Kenneth Mitchell, check that. Terrian Snow was on the coverage as well for PSJA Southwest. It does bring up second down, but a great first down run. Second down and 5 to go. One back beside him again. We'll snap the ball. Hands it off to the right side. And we'll get tackled in time. Offside against the defense. Normally is a 5-yard penalty. We'll bring them closer. And it is officially a first down. I was wondering why they hadn't moved the chains just yet, but official will say it is a first down. It is a handoff off to the right side, down the 50, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown! Brownsville Lopez scored, no penalty markers in the backfield. Kenneth Mitchell takes it to the house in the end. Instant replay look here this time. And again, Kenneth Mitchell just to that left side. He has been that key player, and sure enough, showing it up tonight makes it 20-6, awaiting the extra point. Go quickly to full screen here. Point attempt by Eric Conrado. And that is going to be no good. And all of a sudden, kind of evens it out in a way. Of course, 20-6 your score, but now for PSJA Southwest with the Javelinas, they score once, of course, 20-13. They won't have to necessarily force themselves to go for 2 to make it, of course, with the analytics saying going for 2, making it 21-14, only down by 7. Now, of course, it would just be 20-13, down by, well, 7. So it will be, of course, the Lobos kicking off to none other than the Javelinas. Lead back to receive AJ Arevalo. Has been the one to receive all game long. Eric Conrado back to kick this one away. An unsuccessful extra point last time. But normally kicking these to the end zone. We'll see what they have in store for us here. Referee blows a whistle. Back and away we go, and that will be kicked close to it, out of bounds. And the ball will be placed at the 30-yard line. First down and 10 for the Javelinas. And now on this drive, basically for PSJA Southwest, it's a must score. Have that opportunity to do exactly that here, as it is first and 10. First down and 10. .122 left. Check that, 11:22 left to play here in this third quarter. We'll have one back behind him once again. That's going to be Morales under center once again. Snaps the ball. Rolling to the left side. Pressure coming. Deciding to go for it. And just takes a run. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage is what it looked like. 11:16 left to play here in the third quarter. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It is second down and 10. Snaps the ball. Throws quickly out left side off of the screen pass. That might lose him, and yes, indeed, it will lose him about a yard. Check that gains him a yard. It didn't look like his forward progress was past the original line of scrimmage, but it was. Third down, 9 to go. Just has been nowhere to go for this team. The Javelina still facing a third down. First down marker at the 40-yard line of Javelina territory. One back behind him once again. Morales with two wideouts to the right side will snap the ball, rolling to his right side as well. Will throw quickly. Pass is picked off. This could go the other way. Was trying to spin around and instead will get tackled, but that is a turnover. No penalty markers in the backfield as well, so this interception will stand. Intercepted by Diego Guerra. And we'll show you the instant replay look at this one. Just great coverage again from the Lopez against the Javelinas. Was rolling to his right side, and Eddie Morales was trying to throw past, but reads it perfectly. It was Diego Guerra able to put his hands up, catches it, intercepted. First down and 10 for the Lobos, and this is where things could get ugly if they score here. Sends him in motion, will hand it off. Kenneth Mitchell again up the middle will gain a couple of yards on the carry. Will be second down and 9, so only a 1-yard gain. So second down, about 9 to go for the Lopez Lobos here on this drive. Will run out of bounds. It's a good gain. Again, this time to Ricardo Saceto. We'll bring up a third down, third and short. 3rd and 3 to be exact. .950 to play. Snaps the ball. Able to get past the first down marker. And Ricardo Saceto will move the chains for the Lobos. 20-6 your score. Game clock will continue to run now after the chains have been moved. Play clock down to 26, 25, 24. Still plenty of time. The Lobos have snapped the ball with plenty of time on the game clock all night long. And play clock, I should say. But that's going to be a big TFL. Big tackle for loss there. Trying to get to it was Jorge Lara that time. Will be second down and long. 2nd and 14. 20-6 your score still in the third quarter. 9 minutes, 4 seconds left to play here in this third quarter of action once again. One back beside him, that's going to be Kenneth Mitchell. Beside Angel Moreno. We'll send Kenneth Mitchell to the right side for trips to the right, and we'll roll it out to the left side off the screen pass. We'll get positive yards. Brings it back to the original line of scrimmage and then some, so good job there. Lizar Reguas was the one who had the football there. Gave it back to the referee. Brings up third down, third and a bit long to go, 7 yards to go. As a first down marker at none other than the 20-yard line inside of Javelina territory. We'll snap the ball. We'll decide to run it up the middle. Think he may be a yard or two short. Seven minutes, 57 seconds left to play here in this third quarter. It is fourth down. Lobos talking it over. It looks like they will go for it. Angel Moreno looking at the sideline here coming into the game, as well as Francisco Perez. Play clock is down to 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Lobos might try to draw them offside only as the play clock down to 3, down to 2. Could have been a false start potentially. Timeout take. Timeout by the Lopez Lobos. That's their first timeout in this second half. We will take a timeout as well, as the Lobos will talk it over. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Remolques en el Valle de Río Grande. Contamos con remolques utilitarios, goosenecks, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, enclosed y mucho más. Su remolque necesita servicio o refacciones, nuestro nuevo departamento de partes y servicio está listo para atenderle. Aquí en J4 Trailers también realizamos el corte de tambores de freno.
Come visit us and get hitched at J4 Trailers.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs. Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
Back we go once again here. Snaps the ball. We'll roll left side. Pass is complete. Opportunity. End zone. Touchdown. Fourth down conversion. Thaddeus able to make the grab and rolls into the end zone to make it 26-6. Extra point attempt away from making it 27-6. 7:21 left to play here in this third quarter to be exact. So 7:21 left in this third quarter. 26-6 your score. The extra point attempt is up, and it is good. Makes it 27-6 this time. Instant replay look at the touchdown to be exact. A great job there. Just plenty of time for Angel Moreno with one back, of course, beside him. He sent a man in motion and just right place, right time. Beats the coverage. And sure enough, Thaddeus just making sure that it reached to the pylon in the end. As the defender, Brian Mendoza, trying to read it perfectly and kind of burned him on that read, to be exact, is really kind of what ended up happening in the end. 27-6 your score. Still in this third quarter of action. Sure enough, like I mentioned, there was a chance that things could have instantly changed in this one after that first drive, and sure enough, it has. Returnable, though, from the 5-yard line down to the 15-20, and cuts across the field and could not get anything going forward afterwards. That was Carlos Luna, I believe, on that return this time. First down and 10 for PSJA Southwest. It is 27-6 your score. As well, the Javelinas needing a touchdown and needing one fast here in this third quarter just to get back into this one. One score, all of a sudden would make it a two-score game. It is a two wide out formation, right and left with one back behind him. Will snap the ball, throws it left side, pass incomplete. Brings up second down and 10 to go. 7:08 left to play here in quarter number 3. Snaps the ball. Will be a handoff. Up the middle. Check that. Actually keeps it this time and will gain a couple of yards. Eddie Morales on the carry. Was a read option and decided to take it himself. Brings up third down and long as it is 3rd and 10. Play clock down to 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. How it will count down. Trips to the left this time with one wide out to the right, one back beside him once again. Snaps the ball. Pressure coming. Morales runs away from it. Still running almost to the end zone. It's going to be at about the 1 yard line. Six minutes, 18 seconds left to play here in this third quarter. It will be 4th down. From the Javelina 1 yard line. Snaps the ball. Good punt from where they're at, but returnable from the 35-yard line, down to 30, 25, up the middle, down to the 15-yard line. About 5 minutes, 28 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. First down and 10 for Brownsville Lopez. A chance to add on another score here to potentially make it all the way to 34-27. Check the 34-6. Snaps the ball, handoff up the middle. Positive yards this time. A couple of yards to be exact. Still brings up second down. .5:12 left to play here in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break as well. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,995 or $26,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
J4 Trailers is your best source for hauling in the Rio Grande Valley. We have utility, goosenecks, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, enclosed, and more. Does your trailer need a part service? Let our new parts and service department help you. Here at J4 Trailers, we also cut brake drums.
Come visit us and get hitched at J4 Trailers.
Back live we go once again here. Snaps the ball and gets met for a loss down to third down. Joe Moreno, as Jordi Valencia was able to get to him on the defensive end. Third down. This would be a big stop for the Javelinas. Another third down stop, but right now has been problematic for Lopez going for it. One back beside him. 4 minutes, about 18 seconds left to play. Still third down, 5-yard penalty. It brings them all the way back to the 24-yard line inside of Javelina territory. Still possible for, of course, this team to get the first down without having to score. First down marker just shy of the 5-yard line at about the 6. Snaps the ball. Rolling out to the left side, passing complete. It's down to 3:59 now. Brings up a fourth down, and it looks like the Lobos will try and kick a field goal here, as it looks like it's in their range to make it. It will be off the right hash, to be exact. Holder, once again, will be none other than Jonathan Hernandez. Will still be Conrado with the kick. Will send this one away. No good this time. Stays 27-6. Your score. 3:54 left to play in this third quarter of action. Still a 3-touchdown game. The Javelina is still looking to find that first score of the second half for this side. They've had a couple of opportunities, but really haven't been able to put anything together. Late into this third quarter, 2 wideouts set to the right side. 2 backs beside him will be a handoff up the middle. Penalty markers down late. 3:49 left to play here in the third quarter. Might be against the defense. We'll wait and see. Most likely a hold, though. $15-yard penalty. First down. Face mask is the call. And now the Javelinas will have these 4 set of downs, or these set of downs started from their own 39-yard line. Snaps the ball. Goes up the middle for positive yards. $3:17 left to play here in quarter number 3. It is second down. Will be a 2 wideout set to the right side. 1 wideout set to the left. 1 back beside him. It will be a handoff up the middle, shy of the 50-yard line. Have about a couple of yards left to get the first down. It is third down. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to play here in quarter number 3. as now there is, well, weather in the raining right now, as it's going to be a handoff up the middle. It's positive yards. And now precipitation, well, really, this is going to be an interesting second half in a way. Snaps the ball. Throws it left side. Pass is complete. Positive yards. Second down. Well, it was really no rain on the forecast, as I mentioned during halftime, and well, all of a sudden kind of ended up changing. Snaps the ball. Hands it off up the middle. Trying to spin back around, and we'll get gobbled back up. Good try by Raul Garza on the carry. Brings up a third down. Third down for the Javelinas. Two wideout formation, right side and left, with one back beside him. Will snap the ball, throws quickly left side, pass. Almost picked off, incomplete. It looks like from that pass, it kind of slipped off of his hands at 41 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. But it's almost a given that now, of course, the Javelinas, almost any time that they get this far down the field, it's almost 4-down territory for themselves. Inside of Lopez Lobo territory, to be exact, and sure enough. Trips to the right side. One back behind him. It is going to be Raul Garza. Throws quickly. Pressure was coming, and it is going to be incomplete. And it will be turnover on downs. First down and 10. First down and 10 for the Lopez Lobos. Rain still continuing to fall here this evening. 38 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Snaps the ball. Will be a handoff up to the right side. And we'll get tackled instantly this time. Second down here. That might have just been the last play of this third quarter. So it looks like the Lobos will just take this down all the way to quarter number 4. So the game clock will count down to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And indeed, that was your final play of quarter number 3. We will be back with quarter number 4. Your score, Brownsville Lopez 27. PSJA Southwest will not score a point here in this third quarter, and they stay at 6 points. 27-6 your score. We will be right back to Sam Stadium after a word from our sponsors. Stay tuned.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry-standard iCar Academy to get you job-ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
At Bird Ogden Ford Service, we value your time, so there's no appointment necessary and no waiting. Our factory-trained technicians and genuine Ford parts keep your Ford running like new. Bird Ogden Ford in Lyford. Service with confidence you can count on.
Dale gas!
Back live once again here as we head into quarter number 4. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. It was just a turnover on downs, and of course now third down. Snaps the ball. It is going to be incomplete. It will be fourth down. 18 left to play here in this quarter number 4. Lobos will have to punt this one away. PSJA Southwest will want to have something special happen on this drive, as well as potentially maybe even on this special teams return. Will be Arevalo, who will be the one to return it after the delay of game. It's about the third delay of game penalty against the Lobos here this evening, which has been pretty interesting. Just, of course, they've all only happened on punts. Just something that has been fascinating for myself. It is a low snap, and will have to run with it, and gets it away. But at the same time, he ran and decided to become a player, basically, and sure enough, it will be first down. First down and 10. .08 left to play here in quarter number 4. So it's just a little small rain cell, to be exact, as it has officially stopped raining here at Sam's Memorial Stadium. 2 wideout formation to the right side, 1 wideout to the left. Will be a handoff up the middle. Will break free for positive yards, a couple of yards only on this carry. Brings up second down. Second down, 7 to go. 3-yard carry on that drive that time. Out of 10 minutes, then about 39 seconds left to play. Only get 4 this time. First down. Ball placed inside of Lopez Lobo territory. This is where the Javelinas can try and turn the tide and be able to score here. First down. They'll look to the sideline once again. This will be Pettis behind center with 1 back beside him. Once again, that time will be Jordan Ramirez. We'll go back behind the line. We'll go be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage, I believe. That's where the referee is saying at the, well, with 9 yards to go for this first down. It is second down. Play clock down to 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Play clock down to 13, 12, 11. 2 wideouts to the right side, 1 wideout to the left, 1 back beside him. And it looks like potentially PSJA Southwest, yes, they will be able to get it away perfectly. Down to the right side. Pass was complete. Shy of about the 20-yard line. First down. First down for the Javelinas. Game clock stopped momentarily. Resumed all the way to 9:06. Timeout called. We'll take a quick break ourselves. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995, or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back live we go, able to get positive yards here. It is second down and short at 8:33 left to play in this fourth quarter. One back behind him. Again, Pettis hands it off. And will be good enough. Check that will just be short of a third down marker. I thought that the referee was saying that it was good enough for the first down. Instead, just short. It will be third down. Third and inches. Hufflin is looking to the sideline to their right. To be exact, trying to get the play. Frankie Pettis with back in front of him and one back behind him. Will snap the ball. Penalty marker is down. May have gotten the first down marker, but potential movement in the backfield. Might be offside. We'll wait and see. Five-yard penalty brings up a first down for the Lopez after, check that, for the Javelinas after the offside. We'll snap the ball. Pass was complete. It is going to be about the 1 yard line. Second down. 7:12 left to play. Here in this fourth quarter. The score here for the Javelinas, it would bring them down to two-score game. And we'll run it in for the score. Javelina is able to score this time. It was a good job that time. We'll wait for the extra point, or the point after touchdown to be exact, as Javelinas could decide to go for two here. So I'll update the scoreline for you all. It's again 27-12, your score. Eddie Morales in once again. One back to the left side. We'll send a man in motion. It looks like PSJA Southwest having to call a timeout. Talking it over. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Back we go once again here. 6:50 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Touchdown was scored by PSJA Southwest. Now they will be going for 2. Javelinas will snap the ball. Throws right side, back of the end zone. Pass incomplete. 6:50 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 2-point conversion is no good. It will bring us to 6 minutes, 50 seconds left to play here in this fourth quarter. We will show you all the instant replay look at the touchdown. So it is now 27-12, your score. It's an interesting try for Javelinas to decide to go for 2, considering, well, get the extra point attempt and able to make it. There's an opportunity to be within, of course, only 3 scores. Instead, now makes it a little bit tougher for PSJA Southwest, even if they were to get the ball back pretty quickly and score once again. Only make it with the extra point, 24. Check that, 27-19. Daniel Chapa will be kicking off for the PSJA Southwest Javelinas this time. Referee blows a whistle. And we are back underway. Trying to go with an onside kick. 6:48 left to play now in this fourth quarter of action. Was recovered by Brownsville Lopez High School. First down for the Lobos. Will snap the ball. Rolling out to the left. Check that right side. Breaking free. And will be tackled. That is by Aaron Requena. That time with the carry. Brings up second down. Second down and about 8 to go for the Lopez Lobos. Back behind him. Will snap the ball once again. Dropping back to pass, plenty of time is Moreno. Rolling out. Able to get positive yards that time. Good enough for the first down. That's Kenneth Mitchell. 5:53 left to play in the fourth quarter. Lopez talking it over. A score here will definitely wrap it up. 27-12 your score in this one. Brownsville Lopez just able to really get going. The end of that first half in the second half has really been the difference maker. It's going to be a run up the middle. Really roll it to his right side there, but good job by Ricardo Sacedo to get positive yards. Be down to the second down this time. 27-12 your score. Game clock down to 5 minutes, 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Play clock down to 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. 10 is out. We'll count down. It will be a handoff up the middle. We'll roll out left side. Has plenty of time. And we'll get enough for the first down marker. Went out of bounds. And that's Ricardo Sacedo. Stepped out of bounds. It is 4:54. We'll check that. Got pushed out of bounds. 4:54 left to play. It will be a first down. Play clock down to 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Snaps the ball. Throws. In zone. Left side, incomplete pass. Well defended there. Intended target was Eliezer Rodriguez, but great defensive pressure by Josiah Gonzalez there to make it incomplete. Brings up second down and 10 to go. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth quarter. (27-12) your score. 4:50 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Play clock has not started just yet. Referees talking it over for a split second. Wonder what this delay will be about. Will be against the defense this time for an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Still 4:50 left to play here in this fourth quarter of action. The Lopez Lobos can write this one up just about as a win, as they will be 1-0 in district play. In a district that really the biggest competitor they will most likely play against will be against Mercedes High School. This is still going to be a tight district and a fun one to look out for, as all of course the Brownsville schools will be playing back at Sam's Stadium. So we'll see how it all plays out and all goes. Of course, the referee is still talking with the coaches on the sideline for PSJA Southwest and the Javelinas. So interesting of how that will be played out here momentarily. Now the referee will restart play. Play clock is down to 24, 23, 22, 21. We'll snap the ball once again as Moreno. Be a handoff to the right side. Gets positive yards. We second down. Second down at about 6 to go or so. Check that, 2nd and 7. For 1 left to play. We'll hand off right side. Mitchell trying to get forward once again. Mitchell trying to haul it in for another score here this evening. .330 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Was that left side? Will be a handoff up the middle, but couldn't get anywhere. Good defensive work from the Javelinas. Brings up a 4th down for the Lobos. Looks like they may go for it. Kenneth Mitchell still out on the field next to none other than Angel Moreno. They might end up calling a timeout. Looks like they are set up to go for it. Play clock is down to 10, down to 9, down to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Play clock down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. and they will call a timeout. Lopez Lobos call a timeout with 2:12 left to play. They were taking it all the way down to as close as possible for that 2-minute warning. 2:32 left to play here in quarter number 4. We'll take a break as well. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
And select from the largest inventory of luxury vehicles in the Valley. Elevate your style when you choose from more than 200 new cars and SUVs available today. This is where legends are made and what they drive. Bird Ogden Cadillac in Edinburgh.
You never know when grief will come upon you and you find yourself in need of a funeral home. Emotions take over your thoughts, and it is difficult to think clearly. So where do you turn? You turn to Tomei Garza Funeral Home because they understand that guiding thoughtful care is a privilege, and the needs of your family and final request of your loved one must be met without question. Compassion, care, commitment. Tomei Garza Funeral Home, San Benito.
Able to get the reception. Will be short of the goal line. Penalty marker is down once again. Down to 2:25 left to play. Pass was complete once again by Elisa. Penalty marker back down in the backfield once again, though. Automatic first down will move the chains. It will be at about the 1 yard line, if not the 1 inch yard line for Brownsville Lopez. Trying to get the score. Referee blows a whistle. Game clock and play clock back on once again. Play clock down to 17, 16, 15, 14, 13 is out. We'll count down. Down to 12, down to 11, down to 10. Giulianetto, one back beside him. Snaps the ball. Will be a handoff. Up the middle will be stuffed. Second try, though. Doesn't look like he was able to get the score, is what it looked like. We wait for the two minutes here. Extra point attempt will be coming up here shortly. Kick is up, and it is good. Makes it 34-12, your new score. 2-minute timeout will be up next, so I'll take a break as well. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Back we go once again here. Kickoff moments away. As once again it is 34-12 your score. Lopez Lobos lead over PSJA Southwest. just took the 2-minute timeout. Second try effort for Brownsville Lopez is how the latest score happened. (34-12) your score. Referee blows a whistle. And we are back underway. Returnable from about close to the 15-yard line. Able to break free. Still going down to the 40, 45. Will get pushed out shy of the 50-yard line. No penalty markers in the backfield, so that will stand. Minute 48 left to play here in quarter number 2. Check that, quarter number 4. First down and 10 for the Javelinas. Once again, under center, Aggie Pettis. Pettis will snap the ball, hands it off, right side. Check, that will not be a handoff. We're able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Second down for the Javelinas. Still with it is Aggie Pettis for PSJA Southwest under center. Looking to the sideline with Raul Garza. Game clock continuing to tick down to 1 minute, 20 seconds now. Pettis will snap the ball. Fakes a handoff. Will roll out to the left side. Will throw. Pass is complete. Down to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. No penalty markers in the backfield. That will stand. Carlos Luna with the score. 34-18, your score. As PSJA Southwest trying to find some momentum into this end of the game. They might not walk away with a win here tonight, but showing that, well, their offense can still show up here. Aggie Pettis, one back beside him, will still go for 2. Snaps the ball, dropping back left side, throws, pass complete. Check that, incomplete. It looked like it was going to be complete for a split second, and drops it. Incomplete pass. 34-18, your score. Check the instant replay on this time, as it was from the touchdown pass from Aggie Pettis. One back beside him once again with that 2 wideout formation, but was able to just get away from the pressure. Throws quickly up the middle. And a great catch by Carlos Luna. And turned on the Jets and was away for the score. Makes it 34-18, your score. Referee blows a whistle. We'll try the onside kick. It is just going to fare out of bounds. Penalty marker will be down for a free kick out of bounds. But that will be enough for the Lopez Lobos to decide to just take a couple of kneels, and they'll be able to win. Go in victory formation for a couple of times to be exact. Will be 5 yards from the kick, and it will be first down and 10 for the Lopez Lobos. They will advance to 1-0 in district play. As for PSJA Southwest, it will fall to 0-1 in district play, but in my eyes, really, this team has a lot of talent, and I think are slowly finding themselves out in the end. As it is first and 10. First down and 10 for the Lopez Lobos. Kenneth Mitchell will take the knee. We'll be able to run this down to about 10 more seconds. We'll just have to take one more, and that will be the end of this one. Play clock is down to 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. That will take it all the way, like I said, close to 10 seconds. And just one more. And this team, the Brownsville Lopez Lobos, will head to 1-0 in district play as PSJA Southwest will fall to 0-1 in district play. Very exciting once again. It was a very close first half, but that second half really made the difference in the end. As we go now to our post-game show presented by LaCree Motors in South Padre Island. What a first half it was, 14-6 your score, and then all of a sudden in that second half of play, Brownsville Lopez found their rhythm, found out what they needed to do, and were able to really just go back and forth, and it worked out tremendously in the end. And that's how it all played out perfectly. In that fourth quarter, 34-18 is your final. We'll stay on here all the way until none other than 10 p.m. here. A great game once again as the Lopez Lobos were able to find out a lot about themselves. 3-2, they moved to 4-2 overall for Brownsville Lopez. And they've shown that this team can put up a lot of points. 34-18, again, your score. And I really do believe that, well, for the Lobos, fixing up a couple of things, which is just that on that kind of defensive side of things. If they're able to just fix a couple of those, that's going to be perfect. So, looking forward to all of that. We're going to take, of course, a quick little break here. When we return, we will show you all highlights until 10 p.m. We will be right back after this. Stay tuned.
J4 Trailers es su mejor opción para remolques en el Valle de Río Grande. Contamos con remolques utilitarios, goosenecks, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, enclosed y mucho más. Su remolque necesita servicio o refacciones, nuestro nuevo departamento de partes y servicio está listo para atenderle. Aquí en J4 Trailers también realizamos el corte de tambores de freno.
Come visit us and get hitched at J4 Trailers.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs. Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now.
Back we go once again here as a post-game show. Of course, well, all the lights are not necessarily out, but the end of this game once again. And while it was an exciting one, Brownsville Lopez, like I mentioned, they found their rhythm 34-18. A second half highlight show really from Kenneth Mitchell and all their players, but Kenneth Mitchell really helping out his team in the best way possible by scoring several touchdowns. He's going to be our player of the game, which is always exciting once again, as we'll show you again a bit of our highlights from this game before, of course, we will send you all onto the 10 p.m. news on 4.1. So we have 5 minutes really to just kind of take you through this. Brownsville, Lopez, they had some turnovers, but were able to, well, fight for it in that second half, scoring more touchdowns, getting that rhythm. And again, Kenneth Mitchell with, I believe, 2 touchdowns. We'll ask him just in case if he did score another one. But he is our player of the game, really helping that team out the most with that running game. The Lopez Lobos, they didn't have to pass the ball. That was the biggest answer for themselves, is not having to do that in the slightest, and really was that difference maker. The defensive line getting to the offensive line. Those tackles for losses, those penalties, but those sacks in the end really made that difference and got underneath PSJA Southwest, the Javelina skin. And we could see that as the game continued and continued and continued. And so that was an issue in of itself for PSJA Southwest to try to just get out of their own head, but they could not in the end. We're going to show you all some highlights, and then when we return, we'll be back to sign off here. And we are underway here at Sam's Memorial Stadium. That is in the end zone. We'll take it out to return it. Down to the 15-yard line, getting swarmed up. We'll reverse field down to the 20, 25, 30. We'll get pushed out about shy of the 40-yard line. A great return. 3rd and about 3 to go. Play clock down to 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Snaps the ball. It's going to be a fumbled snap. So 2nd down and short now, and the Lobos with an opportunity here to get the 1st down. Moreno sends a man in motion. Will snap the ball. It's going to be a handoff. Check that. It is going to be a handoff up the middle. Snaps the ball. Ball pops free, and I believe the Javelinas have it. See what PSJA Southwest decide to do here. We'll snap the ball in time, and we'll get it off down to about the 50-yard line. Returnable down to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and we'll get tackled. Under center, it looks to be Garza. Check that. Eddie Morales with Garza right next to him. We'll quickly go back here for the final 2 minutes of the post-game show. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. As, of course, I want to be here to sign off as well, just to make sure that we're still on air. Yes, all the cameras have been turned off at Sam Stadium. No big deal. Once again, here we're closing out for the final 2 minutes of play. It was an impressive performance from the Lopez Lobos. I think they will do just fine in district play. I don't expect them to win the district title, but you never know with a team that can rally around a quarterback, can rally around their running game. The time that I got to see the Mercedes Tigers play, they can be beatable in my eyes as well. So it's going to be a very, very exciting district in my eyes. And even for PSJA Southwest, I really do believe that if they just clean up a bit of their act, not let teams get inside of their heads, they will do just fine in district and potentially grab that 4th position in the playoffs. Again, very exciting. Here, your final score, 34-18, your score as well. Brownsville Lopez win at home in Sam Stadium to advance to, 4-2 and 1-0 in district play. Congratulations to the Lobos for doing exactly that. And, that will do it for us here from Sam Stadium. I've been Jacob Young. This has been a Real Sports Live presentation. And until next time, we will see you.